was luxury. I can't recall the last time I did dishes. Big business. All my deals 6 figures and up. When you get it out the mud, it hit different. Used to sell when the cops came, we hit fences. Now I'm blowing smoke out the country with 2 thick.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the New York Giants. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Okay, break.
Right away, they'll change the look.
Ultra. 62 blaster.
Young wasting no time, right to the air. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. They'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Ready.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23. You talk about this Giant defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Slot man moves right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Off the play fake, Young. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there. And they're able to come up with the first down.
There he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Let's go.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. They go play action here on first down. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now a give. It's Hubbard going left. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it, and when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen. They need for it to happen now.
And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 64 yards. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are back within a score. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. McCann's got it teed up. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Let's go now.
Second down and 8.
Go check. Go check.
Now the ball comes comes loose. Well, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. Following the fumble recovery, Hutchins. Over the middle, it's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
To throw on 2nd down. Hutchins escaping the pressure right. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they will decline that penalty, and that's going to force a 4th and goal. On now, Tucker McCann from the right hash, and this one just a chip in. McCann's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Come on, set. Check right. Hut.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. He's settling in nicely here in the first quarter running the football. Remember, he already has the touchdown run.
And you can feel the vibe, can't you? He's in unison with his offensive front. They are in concert together. So if you're flipping over to the other side of the line of scrimmage, they've got to be more physical and handle some of these gaps that have been created.
Black ultra. Set. Go.
1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34. You talk about this Giant defense. They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack.
Ready. And
even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
And they'll go on the ground. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Well, this defense for the Giants very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Here's the Panthers punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And he will not make it. They stop him short of the first down. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. He's going to try and take off with it. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. It's their quarterback scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Giants have taken the lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And it's now 17-14. McCann's got it teed up. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Here we go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Here we go.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Blue strike. Flasher, 6. Dog red. Yellow. 5.
To throw, Young. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Ready.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Red. Cycle. Ready.
Now Young. That is caught. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 23 yards, the final tally.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Ready.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Young now. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
My, if maybe that ball's 2 yards shorter, it's going to give them the lead because he had a receiver running free there. That's a tough one to miss on.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it go again. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Giants are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. Throwing to start the drive. Hutchins. Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now a 2nd and 10. Barkley, inside handoff. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and 2, Hutchins. A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler. And he will have a Giants first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. K.J. Hamler, 37 yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. McCann's got it teed up. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so he's got daylight across midfield. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. 88 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First down, Panthers.
Let's go. Smith west. Hey, go steal.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The Panthers got to go quickly. They're moving with a sense of urgency right now. On second down, here's a run with Hubbard. And fights through one there. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. 7 yards on the carry, make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he will score! Touchdown, Panthers! A great effort there with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Panthers have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hutchins. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
Ready.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Throwing, Young. Going up top. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Next to score, Panthers 28, Giants 24.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hutchins. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though. 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Hutchins. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And this is going to be intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Come on, set.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Ready.
From the 22, here's second and 8. In motion right is Mingo. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's the Panthers punter now as he's on to kick it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Taken at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he'll find a little space. He gets this up near the 10. A 4-yard pickup. That gets him going forward, but still 15 yards left on third down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Again, it's Barkley. taken down at the 47-yard line.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. And here's a quick throw to Hamler on the edge. He doesn't find a ton of space following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
New York Giants.
Operating from the gun, Hutchins. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Open man Hamler, that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And now an audible here into something else. Operating from the gun, Hutchins. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Stephon Diggs. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Giants have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. McCann's got it teed up. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again, and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Looking to throw. Hutchins. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. The decision for Todd Bowles, and he says let's go for it on 4th down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by J.C. Horn. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 108 yards on the ground for Hubbard as that last run a 1st down.
Carolina.
Right back to Hubbard. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action.
Here we go.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Jackrabbit. Jackrabbit. Ready?
Young to throw it. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Third and long for Young. That is incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 30. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing on 1st down. Hutchins being chased out left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Hutchins. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Giants are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Tucker McCann set to kick off.
McCann's got it teed up. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again. On play action, Young. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for Carolina. And even 50 yards.
And the Panther first down.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A give running right. It's Hubbard. 105 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
2nd down, another chance for Hubbard. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
At the 4-yard line.
Okay, ready? Check white. Check up.
Hubbard is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown.
Down.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
Opposite. Green. Ready.
They'll look to run with Hubbard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Young here, you can see, changing the play.
White. Sit. Mega. You don't move.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Giants 38, Panthers 35.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
And he is finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets it to the Panthers' 16-yard line. That is intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers have just about sewn up this football game. So the penalty on the offense, no need to accept that. They'll decline it, and the interception will stand.
Let's go now.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ready.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And that, not what they wanted. They lose yards on 1st down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Young to throw. Open man is Mingo, complete. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Now Young. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He may go. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. The Giant offense is going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So with just a second to play, we'd have to see something crazy here for them to have a chance. And this will be recovered by the Giants. And that ought to just about do it.
Charles, a lot of happy faces